Okay, and welcome back, KBLP and Encounters with the Strange Kind. Wow, Tori, that is really creepy. Several bruisers, the guy was talking. So, yeah, what a surprise. Please don't talk on your cell phone and drive, and don't drink and drive, both. I did, and glad you're back. What is everybody's favorite ghost hunting show? I have a couple. I have three, actually. And I forgot one, actually, shame on me. Okay, we had Ghost Hunters, of course, my utmost favorite. Okay, Ghost Hunters is one. Ghost Hunters, absolutely top of my list. Yeah, Jason, that ran for 12 seasons. I didn't realize it was that long. Didn't seem that long. Yeah, Jason Hawes and Grant Wilson, who were plumbers and discovered taps. You had Steve Gonsalves. Steve was hilarious. He cracked me up in Spiders, right? Dave Tango, awesome guy, totally awesome. Amy Bruni and Adam Berry, who of course went on to do Kindred Spirits. Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures. I'll get to Ghost Adventures in a minute. Of course, Chris Williams, who started with them on Taps. Then you had your International, Ghost Hunters International. That was all right. I didn't like the people too much. Mike Rowe was on there a few times. Britt Griffith, Barry Fitzgerald, Dustin. But there are four major ones. Jason, Grant, Steve, Dave, and Chris Williams started out with them. That was a totally awesome show. They didn't always catch anything. But they visited some really, really cool places. Absolutely love that show. Anybody haunted by ghosts? Anybody have any ghosts living with them? Just wondered. Ghost Hunters, I'll name mine. Ghost Hunters. Ghost Asylum. I love Ghost Asylum. The Tennessee Wraith Chasers, man, they are freaking awesome. And their fear trap, a fear cage. Absolutely love those. And my other one, Dead File. Oh, I have four. Sorry. Dead Files is totally awesome. I love that. And I like Paranormal Lockdown. They have the best, I think, the best theme music, actually. Between Heaven and Hell. That is so cool. That is great music for a show. So those are my four. So you had Ghost Hunters. They were really, really popular. They were totally awesome. Absolutely love those guys. They were so good. They knew what they were doing. They were very professional. I can't believe they ran for 12 seasons. Absolutely. CM Punk, and yeah, they were guest stars on Ghost Hunters. Yeah, they were, absolutely. They were great on there. I remember CM Punk. He got totally scared. Loved it. They had several best EVPs. I just loved that show. And a ghost hunter is a person who engages in ghost hunting, of course, investigating locations that are haunted. I would love, and hopefully this year sometime, my daughter and I are going to go on a overnight ghost hunt. I'd like to go to Waverly Hills. It would be totally awesome. Or even Mansfield Reformatory. They do have ghost overnight ghost hunts. So definitely want to go on one of those. So Ghost Hunters, I think that they were the first on there as far as I know. And I think they were the best until the end, which was sad. But, they had other things going on too. Everybody does. Okay, so Ghost Hunters, of course. How about Ghost Asylum, the Tennessee Wraith Chasers? Those guys are totally awesome. They're brothers. And they're fabulous. They really are. I love these guys. They are so good. They're passionate paranormal, but they really are. They have a specific niche in their supernatural realm. They seek out activity at asylums, sanitariums, and mental hospitals. The Tennessee Wraith Chasers aren't content to conjure up incorporeal beings and collect evidence. They want to trap a spirit, a restless spirit. It uses traps to capture them. They use common sense and adventurous tendencies. They either debunks or validates each case it researches. Their venue includes hospitals where dead nurses roam the halls and a rehab center that has cries coming from the windows. These guys are great. They went to where was that? So many places, but it was where the ghosts of these natives with the drum beats, and it was captured. These guys are so awesome. I love these guys. They're great. You have Chris Smith, Brandon Smith, Stephen Doogie. They're all together on this. They're all guys, but they are totally fabulous. I love these guys. They are really, really good. They're on Destination America if you're interested. I love these guys. They really are. Chris, he's the founder. Doogie, co-founder. Porter, he's the historian. He does the research. Chasey, he's the trap engineer. Brandon, he's a trap inventor. So they are just fabulous guys. Just love these guys. Yeah, some of them are antagonists. They like to antagonize them. These guys, kind of, what they'll do to the Tennessee Wraith Chasers, they'll recreate. There was one where there was a firing squad involved, and they, very true, Michelle. Yeah, don't poke the bear, right? Don't poke the, God, no, I can't. Don't poke the possum, right? Anyway, and they'll recreate the scene, like a firing squad, and what happened. It doesn't provoke them, but it kind of recreates the scene that happened. These guys are great. I absolutely love the Ghost Asylum. And of course, who doesn't love Dead Files? Come on. The Dead Files, they just started their new season. Amy Allen, she is absolutely fabulous. She is the real deal, people. She is the real deal, absolutely. I love this show because it is so good. And they're on the Travel Channel. It's a homicide detective, Steve DeShavi. He's a retired homicide detective with the New York City Police Department, Amy Allen. She's a paranormal researcher and psychic. She's worked with many private investigators and police agencies. What I like is that they don't interact until she is something else. And I like about her and Steve don't talk until the very end. She gets her sketches, and all of a sudden all this comes together. It is freaky. Yes, it is. They investigate a case independently, keep their findings hidden from each other to preserve the integrity of their discoveries. And at the end, they share with the property owner what they discover, and the conclusion, and what avenues that people have to take, whether they can stay and fight them, or if they have no choice but to leave. They are so good. And before she goes in, her camera guy goes in and hides all the pictures, anything that has to do with family, so it doesn't affect her, any bias there at all. Dead Files. If you have not watched this show, please do. It's on the Travel Channel. She is just amazing. Her and Steve, they, which challenge, Michelle? Oh, your grandma too. My granddaughter freaks me out. Are you kidding? What challenge did she take? Oh, Tori's on here. Let me see what you got there, son. You had a ghost experience at Lemon Home. It's down in my room. And a flight of stairs. And the door is closed. You get down there. The door opened as he could hear the rattling of the doorknob, and then could hear the sound of the fridge clear as a bell. The door closed lightly, and the sound of the fridge was muffled again. The former owner of the house, was an elderly lady who passed away in the house. What challenge did she take, Michelle? Did I know about that? I don't know. My granddaughter, okay. Now, my mom passed in 2012, March 4th. My granddaughter, Dakota, was born 3 days later, March 7th. She just came up to my daughter a couple weeks ago and says this would be her great-grandma and grandpa. She told her she missed her great-grandma, whom she's never met, I might add, because she was born 3 days later. And great-grandpa is lonely, but he shouldn't be because great-grandma is with him all the time. Because, now listen to this, because she comes down from the portal in heaven to be with him. And she said the word portal. She's 6 years old, guys. So, yeah, that was a little chilling to say the least. So, yeah, there you go, the example of children. And I've heard my mom plenty of